Hello and welcome to Amazing Cover Letters. My name is Jimmy Sweeney, and I'm about to share 2 cover letter secrets you won't find anywhere else online. As president of Career Jimmy, author of Tough Times Job Tips, and the Amazing Cover Letter creator, I know for a fact the 2 secrets I'm about to share with you are completely overlooked by 99.9% of your competition. Here they are. Secret 1. A cover letter written with the main focus on getting you the job interview is the fastest way to triple your job interviews and job offers. So many times it's the sparkling cover letter, not the resume, directly responsible for landing the interview. Secret 2. There is a secret sentence you won't find in 1 out of 1,000 cover letters. Add this secret sentence to your cover letter and you will attract quality job interviews like a magnet. Important. Towards the end of this video, I will reveal for free exactly what this secret sentence is, where to add it to your cover letter, and I'll give you a clear, simple example you can use today. So make sure to watch this short video presentation to the end. Okay, let's get right to the point. Most job seekers don't have a clue about getting their foot in the door for a job opening. Not a clue. Forget about job offers. Many people see months fly by without landing one decent job interview. It's no secret we're living in some of the most stressful and difficult times in years, and today's job market is a killer. But if you'll keep an open mind and give me a few minutes of your time right now, I'll show you how to flood your calendar with more hot job interview requests and top job offers this month than most of your competition will land all year. It all starts with 3 little-known job search gems that can change your life. Number 1, nothing happens, and I mean nothing happens, until your phone rings for the job interview. Landing that first job interview, getting your foot in the door is all that matters. This is where all your focus needs to be. Number 2, a perfect resume is highly overrated. Yes, you heard me correctly. Now don't get me wrong, you need a resume, but don't worry yourself sick if yours isn't perfect. Resumes are not nearly as important as you might think they are. Oh boy, I can hear the career industry experts screaming already. Number 3. Cover letter magic. A simple, clean, carefully written cover letter sprinkled with a few proven magical marketing ingredients can fill your calendar with quality job interviews faster and easier than you'd ever imagine. Why? Because a truly amazing cover letter is not a cover letter at all. It's a sales letter. Your cover letter is the only chance you have to sell yourself for the opportunity to be interviewed for the job. Resumes do not sell. They're not built to sell. And most of the time, unless your resume is outstanding, it can actually end up hurting your job search. I'll bet you never heard that before. A brilliantly worded cover letter can also be the ultimate sales letter, and practically no one understands this fact. As a business owner, I've reviewed thousands of cover letters in my career. And it's so true. Most cover letters do nothing to grab attention and land the job interview. The vast majority of your competition simply throws together any old cover letter just so they have something, anything, to attach to their average resume. Imagine this for a moment. You are knee-deep in your job search, you're stressed out, and money is tight. You'd love some help finding a new job, so you decide to invest in a professionally written resume. You call one of those big resume writing services you've read about online, and you plunk down a significant sum of cash to have a professional write your resume. Suddenly, you're excited. You think to yourself, this ought to do the trick. You get everything back from the writing service, and boy, does it look impressive. You can hardly believe it's you they've written about. They've even included a free cover letter with your expensive resume order. You eagerly send off your cover letter and resume to several contacts and sources. You daydream about your phone ringing off the hook with interview requests, discussing multiple job offers, negotiating salaries. You wait for a response and wait some more. Your daydream turns into a nightmare as you slowly start to realize nothing is happening. Nothing. How maddening! The resume service guaranteed you'd land job interviews because their company is the biggest and best around. They've been in business for years. They also charge the most, over $350. Ouch. Here's what really happened. With 367 applicants all applying for the same job as you, the stack of cover letters, resumes, and emails to sort through was enormous. And your application, like almost everyone else's, was passed over like yesterday's newspaper and tossed straight into the recycle bin. Why? Because your cover letter and resume did nothing to rise above the crowd and grab the attention of the hiring manager. As usual, 99% of the cover letters didn't get a second glance, and their respective resumes were ignored altogether. Your competition, like bloodthirsty sharks, are chasing the same job as you are in this killer job market, and every single one of them is using the same online writing services and cover letter templates, trying to stand out from the pack. Not one cover letter had a personal, attention-grabbing element to stimulate and motivate the hiring manager to take action. And all these hungry job seekers flooding the desk of the same employers you're trying to reach, the only real difference in this big pile of job applications are the applicants' names. You might as well be playing the lottery. Sad and typical, but it doesn't have to be this way for you. Here's a dirty little secret the big, expensive resume writing companies hope you never discover. They hope you never find out that a perfectly written cover letter is actually more important to your job search than a resume. Understand this: a well-written cover letter using specific, proven marketing strategies can literally flood your calendar with more quality job interviews even when you lack experience or have a weak resume. So why is everyone constantly being told that the resume is by far the most important career document? Because resume writing is big, big business. That's why. Of course you need a resume. It's a standard career document. But as I said before, don't worry yourself sick if yours isn't flawless. As you're about to find out, it doesn't matter as much as you think it does. The only thing that really matters is getting your foot in the company door. The most overlooked interview landing, money-making secret in today's job market is the humble cover letter. Perfectly focused cover letters are the fastest, easiest way to dramatically increase your job interviews and job offers, period. Just one amazing cover letter can truly land you the job of your dreams. And getting people interviewed and hired is what I do. I've written more than 500 articles published in the Job Seeker Weekly, Career News, NetTemps, Job Bank USA, and the Star Tribune, just to name a few. Many of these on the specific topic of writing highly effective cover letters that land job interviews like crazy. Recently, I started off one of my articles by saying, cover letters get no respect. Boy, is that the truth. One typical cookie-cutter cover letter can kill months of your precious time, producing little or no result, costing you thousands of dollars in lost income, while providing you nothing but frustration and anxiety in return. The simple truth? It's so incredibly easy to stand out from the crowd when 99% of all your competition is stuck on Groundhog Day, repeating the same thing over and over, day after day, just like everyone else. One brilliantly worded cover letter can change your life overnight. It's all in the layout and words. While your competitors wait by the phone hoping it will ring, you'll be booked solid with quality job interviews for a month straight. I'm about to turn your tired, worn-out, run-of-the-mill, stiff, stale, overly professional, big-worded, long-winded, boring cover letter into an attention-getting, interview-grabbing, job-landing, amazing cover letter. Your job search is a marketing campaign. You are the product, and your cover letter is the salesperson. Remember this fact: a resume can't sell, a cover letter must. For the past 25 years, I've been a professional sales copywriter and the president of a unique marketing and advertising company located in Southern California. I write results-focused sales letters for a living. And for the last several years, I've been writing some of the world's most effective cover letters for thousands of thrilled men and women across the globe. As a business owner, I receive countless cover letters and resumes from job seekers, and like I mentioned earlier, over the past 25 years, I've personally reviewed thousands of job applications. Here's a sad fact. Less than 0.1% of all the cover letters I've ever received has captured my interest enough to the point where I've said to my assistant, "Shelley, you must call this person for an interview right now before they get away." That is a rare event. I'm much more likely to spot Bigfoot running through the woods on my next camping trip. And even when a cover letter does get noticed, it almost always makes the employer work way too hard trying to figure out whether they should call this person for the interview. True story. One afternoon I thought to myself, boy, it'd be so easy for job seekers to stand out from the crowd in any field, landing the exact job interviews they desire if only they had the properly worded cover letter. So one day I decided to write a couple of job search cover letters sprinkled with some of my best magic sales letter dust. I sat down and did just that. They were amazing letters, and I knew they would bring in results like never before. Then I selected a few job-seeking friends who could put these special letters to the test. The results? 2 words. Phone calls. A massive increase in job interview requests. I was excited, but to be honest, I wasn't surprised at all. These special letters did something few cover letters have effectively done before. They actually made the interview decision easy for the employer. Why? Because I'd written them with the major emphasis on getting that job seeker called in for the interview. The main focus was on getting employers to say to themselves, you know what? I want to meet this person. I like the tone of this letter. It's straight to the point. I'm going to book an interview right now. Bingo! You see, these letters clearly and directly asked for the opportunity to be interviewed in a way that practically forces hiring managers to call. They want to speak with you. That's the difference. You're looking at a photo taken of my very first amazing cover letter I wrote for a friend, Greg, the first person to test my secret cover letter recipe years ago. This is the framed copy of Greg's original amazing cover letter, now proudly displayed on my wall above my desk. And as they say, the rest is history. 2 years later, I took the career industry by storm when I unleashed my breakthrough job seeker tool, the Amazing Cover Letter Creator.